I don't know about y'all, but I caught whatever this disease is that's been going around in 2025. I was coughing and hacking and mucusing and all kinds of stuff, and I thought I was gonna die, boys. I didn't think this channel was gonna happen again. I thought I was done for. I thought, y'all just gonna have to say your respects and dedicated hoops. But we made it. I'm happy to tell you that we're here to fight another day. When you're sick, it's really hard to get stuff done. I tell you that right now, especially with what I had. Sleep was non-existent. Nutrition, hardly ate, non-existent. Just drinking tons of water, fluids, and just trying to flush this out as fast as possible. With that being said, I did get a chance to hoop a few times. I kind of forced myself to do it. Was it the greatest hoop sessions? No, because I couldn't really breathe. I was snotting the whole time. It is what it is. I really like to hoop. And when I'm just sitting around and I'm sick all day, I can't deal with that. Let's get into this review. Today we're looking at the Kobe 9 Protro in the Moonwalker colorway. This is the low of the Kobe 9 Protro. If you guys don't know, which you should because y'all been around here, where's my shit at, man? I do have the high top version of the Kobe 9 Protro. This one is the Masterpiece colorway, I think. But yeah, so we got the high top here. We got the low top here. This is kind of how they looking side by side. Let me get the bottoms here. So bottoms, same pattern, but as you can see, the lows that I got the Moonwalker colorway is a translucent, which we'll get into that. Yeah, let's dive right into this.
I don't want to trap today. 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 Lord knows I ain't made enough. And rap so far it ain't paid enough. And it's 9 to 5, trying to call my bluff. I might call it sick and get the bagging up. But I don't want to trap today. 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 Lord knows I ain't made enough. And rap so far it ain't paid enough. And it's 9 to 5, trying to call my bluff. I might call it sick and get the bagging up.
Day on vacation, got 23 flavors. We pull up and serve them, they party the favors. The street is an army, I feel like a major. I'm just being honest, I'm in love with paper. Got money on my mind, like fuck all these haters. Say fuck all these haters. On OT, I'm grinding, my chick looking pregnant. These niggas, they talking, I don't hear their statements. I know what I'm doing, need no confirmation. These laws of attraction got me on probation, been patiently waiting. I've been behaving, if I go out fuck up, then I'm reinstated. That's big facts on your bitch ass, and I mean what I say. Right when I say it, I'm making a track that came right from the trap. And I know for a fact that these niggas gon' play it.
All right, and so for the Kobe 9 Protro, we're gonna start off with the traction. And like I say in every single one of my review videos, if you ain't got traction, you can't do shit on the court. So for the Kobe 9 Protro in the low top colorway, it's got this foot pattern type thing. It's like a thumbprint, footprint type thing, but it works really good on the high top. This is the high top Kobe 9. Works really well on the high top version. On the low top version, do you see how much dust has accumulated on this low top version? I mean, it's just in there. And pause. But it's in there. When I was playing in the low top, all this dust kept getting in the shoe, and this beautiful traction that was designed and made very well, engineered to be able to stop in all pivot points, is beautiful, right? But when you get all this dust in here, it just doesn't work. So if you're playing on really dusty courts, which I was when I was playing in this shoe, you don't want to play in this shoe because you're just going to be slipping and sliding all around. You're going to be like, I bought Kobe 9s, best traction ever, don't know why I'm not stopping. And it's because whatever this compound is that they use for this translucent outsole, dust just clings to it. And when you wipe, I can sit here and wipe this all day. It's not going to get this out of these grooves. And then as soon as I play on dust, that dust is just going to cling to the dust that's already on here, creating a film. And it's just going to slide. Slide, 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 slide. And that's trash! When you're making shoes, Nike, try to avoid this trash compound, whatever it is, just in the future. So yeah, trash! So the traction on the Kobe 9 Low Protro, I would give a solid 2 out of 10. Looks like it'd be really good, but on dust, trash. Next thing I'm talking about on the shoe is the cushion, and yeah. It comes with this React drop-in midsole, and there's nothing else in the shoe. That's it. This React drop-in midsole, it's good. But I did notice as I was playing a while in the shoe, it kind of has the same thing which the high tops had, if you saw my review in that. But I talked about how these ridges, if I play for more than like 2 hours probably, I'll start forming blisters from these ridges right here. So yeah, that's just another thing. If you play a long time, you might get some blisters on your toes. That's just part of it. I didn't really want to play in the shoe up to 2 hours because just sliding around. This is the cushion in the shoe. I think it is a good cushion. It's really lightweight. It's not too bouncy. It gives you enough support, enough rigidity in the shoe. So the cushion is solid in the shoe. I give it an 8.5. Next on the list is the support and the stability of the shoe. And you do have these carbon fiber, or these faux, it's probably fake, but like this carbon fiber looking stuff on the sides. If it is carbon fiber, let me know. It feels like carbon fiber, but who knows? Does it come with a shank? I'm not sure if this comes with a shank. You're the shoe review guy. You should know if it has a shank, you dipshit, you idiot. Yeah, shut up. Don't know. Does it come with a shank? I'm not sure. It doesn't really feel like it does. If it does, it's hidden in there. I'd say that there's not really any support problems with the shoe. I would say if it doesn't have a shank, it doesn't need a shank. It's perfectly fine the way it is. The only thing about this upper that I found that I don't really like, which kind of molds into the fit section, I haven't had these shoes long enough for it to happen, but in my high tops, it's gotten to the point where the upper of the shoe has like stretched out in a way to where I kind of have to lock it down farther than where it's locked down right now, just to like keep it on my shoe, which has kind of made these shoes obsolete. I can't really use them anymore because I just don't get a good enough lockdown. Whatever the upper material is, it does stretch out. So just know that it will stretch out and affect the fit of the shoe over time. But at the beginning, when you first get them, I think it feels really good. I don't think it really requires any break-in time. You just get the shoe and put it on and start playing in it. I think it's good. Just the traction's trash. And that ties me into the fit of the shoe, which, like I just said at the beginning, very good, solid, almost 10 out of 10 fit. Like really good fit, feels really good as soon as you get it. But I know just over time, this upper, more you sweat in it, more you wear it, it's gonna expand, it's gonna contract, you know, your foot, the temperature, all that stuff. And it is gonna stretch out. So just be aware of that. Once it stretches out, you're just gonna have to keep tightening this tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, until eventually you won't be able to tighten it no farther and the shoes will be done for. Just know that. I'd say the fit altogether, if you take into account the longevity issue of it, I would say probably give it like a 7.5. But in all reality, if you're playing in like a season, you should be able to get a season out of these. By the end of the season, they'll be pretty wore out, but I'd say, yeah, you can get a good season out of these. Next up is the materials of the shoe, which I already kind of covered already, but it has this TPU over the top, which provides pretty good structure, like I said, to the shoe. Keeps you locked down. It just stretches out, so that's kind of a flaw. The materials of the bottoms, we already know, trash. Everything else, though, seems pretty good. The inside material, it feels good on your foot. The tongue on this is definitely different because the tongue on the high top is gigantic, damn near comes to your kneecap. They have cut it down, but it is a really plush, soft tongue. So when you slip your foot in here, it does feel really good. With that, the materials, I'd say, it feels good, but practically the materials that they use on the shoe aren't really the greatest for wanting to hoop. Next up, we're going to talk about the weight of this shoe, and it's really light. I don't have a scale. Maybe I'll implement that in my future videos. I'll start weighing the shoes. I mean, if you really want to know the weight of the shoes, you can Google it, bro. I just tell you, for me hooping in it, these are one of the lightest shoes I've ever wore. I don't have them around here, but I have some Kobe 8s, Whatthas, that I'm about to review on this channel. Those are actually a little bit lighter than these, but these are actually an extremely light shoe. When you play in them, I don't even feel these things. I just run. The only time I feel them is when I'm not able to grip the floor because the traction on these is trash. Next category is the durability of this shoe, which I think is one of the things on this shoe that I think would be really good because the upper is a very durable upper. Like I could take sandpaper and scrub on this thing for a while, and I doubt I really even get through this thing. So in that aspect, I think the shoe is really good. I would not take this shoe outside at all to hoop because it has this translucent. It's gonna just eat through it. Don't play in this outside. It's a $207 shoe, ya fool. Strictly use this indoors, but on a very clean court, because if it's not clean, it ain't gonna work because the traction is trash. All right, we finally made it to my favorite category of these reviews. We're talking about the aesthetics of the Kobe 9 Protro low top in the Moonwalker colorway, and I think that these things look crazy. On feet, when you're wearing them, they're a little bit subtle. Purple pops, but I usually wear these with like a black and gray fit, something like that. It just works really well. I think that these look really dope. The only thing I can't stand is how brown the bottom is from all the dust collection on this translucent outsole. That shit is trash. All right, that brings us to the price of this shoe. And 1 second, can't remember what I paid for these hoes. So these retailed at $220. Do I think that it was worth $220? I don't think so. No traction. I don't want to touch it no more. I don't want nothing to do with it. I can't get locked down in these no more, but there's no dust in there. I take this every day over these joints all day. On paper, sounds really good. You got a low top version of a shoe that I thought was really good. Would have been better in a low top, which I think it would be better in a low top if they just fixed the traction, gave it a solid rubber traction. So maybe I need to find a low top with the solid rubber traction. Maybe that'll fix all my problems. I'll quit bitching. But this Moonwalker colorway in specific, trash! With the main flaw being just the traction and me not being able to stop. I am so sorry, Kobe 9 Pro low top in the Moonwalker colorway, but I'm sending you to forced retirement, bro. Y'all, you gotta go, man. So the Kobe 9 Elite Pro low top in the Moonwalker colorway, I'm sorry. I've said this so many times, but it's just like, it's so much to say. But yeah, this colorway, have you played in it? Do you have the shoe? Do you want the shoe? Let me know in the comment section. Did you have any of the flaws, same flaws that I had with this traction? Does yours still have dust just accumulate in there? What shoes do you want to see me review in the future? I got 1, 2, I got 3, 4. I got a bunch more shoes. I've been reviewing, when I was reviewing these shoes, I also reviewed the Jot 3s, I also reviewed Jordan 40s, so those are coming in the next couple days. So be ready for that. This shoe, I don't know, just put it down. Just put it down. I hope y'all had a great holiday. Thanks for hanging out with me. And most importantly, stay dedicated.